Okay. Sportsmanship, no taunting, no baiting, no unsportsmanlike acts. If we hear it, see it, we're going to penalize it immediately, okay? Let's have a good contest. Good luck. White, you're the visiting team. You're going to call the toss. Call it loud in the air. If we drop it, we'll do it again. Heads. He's called heads. Heads, you have won the toss. You'll receive it. Hold on just a second. Maroon, which way would you like to kick it? Wait from the clock. White over here, Maroon over there.
All right, Johnson Central won the toss, and they are going to receive it.
I think that's probably their best move.
Your officials.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are the referee is Kevin Hendrickson. The umpire is Jerry Foster. The head linesman is Paul Buckley. The line judge is Jeremy Foster. And the back judge, or the field judge, is Tom Godby.
Well, Dickie, we're going to get a test right out of the gate.
Yep.
And, we're going to have to see if this defense tonight has come to play.
Well, the kids seem to be fired up, and hopefully they are, and are ready to play some football. Johnson Central will be going right to left on your dial. They'll take the football. They stand at 4-0, or 4-2, I'm sorry, and Ashland at 5-1. Both teams playing their first district matchup. It's a big one. This is basically the district championship. It has been for the last 5 years. Johnson Central clad in white tonight with black pants, black headgear, and black numerals trimmed in some yellow. The Tomcats are in maroon tops with white pants, white numerals, and we'll be ready to kick it off here momentarily. Back deep to receive it for Johnson Central, and there's really only 3 guys you got to pay attention to tonight. 1, 3, and 5. 1 is J.J. Jude, 3 is Cody Parker, and 5 is J.K. Hall. Yep. You'll hear those names a lot tonight. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, I hope it's not. And there they go.
Yeah, there he goes again. J.J. Jude is on the left side. Hall is in the middle, standing inside the 10. And over on the far side is number 12, Jimmy Preston.
Dickie, do they look real old Prestonburgish kind of colors out there?
What now?
Isn't that kind of like what Prestonsburg used to look like?
Yeah, kind of. The same type of...
I just remember the colors of Prestonburg.
Yeah, black and... the same trim.
Yes.
Trim on their
I don't
jerseys.
know what made me think that. I don't know. Years and years of drug abuse.
I'd rather be playing Prestonsburg tonight, to be honest with you. Salem will tee it up at the 40, and we'll be ready to get this district contest underway. Basically the Super Bowl of high school football here in district number 6. Salem awaits the signal from the official, Kevin Hendrickson. He's got the whistle, and we're ready to go. As Salem approaches, a squib kick down the middle of the field. It's bouncing around. Preston takes it to 25, up the right side across the 30, 35, and brings it up near the 38, maybe 39-yard line. That's where Johnson Central will start. Their quarterback is J.K. Hall. The running backs are Jude, Bratton, and Oosley. And the tight end, Parker and Sonor. Now, Sonor, you'll remember from last year, he's the one that threw the Hail Mary pass to Hall, who caught it in the end zone. Of course, Johnson Central won 29-28. What a heartbreaker. Parker is the wide out to the right side. They come out normally in the wishbone. They're coming out in the I formation. 2 wide outs to the right. The deep back is Jude as Hall goes up under center. Ashland in a 4-man front. They put Bratton in motion. They give it to Jude, and there he goes. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. He may go the width distance, and he will, and it's curtains. First play takes him 17 seconds. First play from the line of scrimmage goes 61 yards for a touchdown, and that's what we told you. You can't let them get off to a big start, and it's a big start already.
Dickie, no flags.
Yeah, that's the bad part.
I don't even know what to say.
61-yard run by Jude. It's 6-0 Johnson Central. They have a kicker, as opposed to previous years when they didn't have a kicker. They were going for 2. But they will kick it this year. Their place kicker is Trent Davis, number 6. And, David, you can call it for us. Fans are not even in their seats yet.
All right, lines are down. The kick by Davis is up, and it's just a chip shot for him. He was kicking him. He was kicking him down towards Henderson Street earlier. So 11:43 to play in the first quarter. 7-zip. Johnson Central leads Ashland and christened the new scoreboard with the visitor score first. We'll be back in a minute on B97.1.
First frigging play.
There you go. We can't play defense.
Nope.
It's just not there. We can't play defense against good teams. We're going to kick the pea water out of us. Yeah, I think their defense is as good as any defense we played this year.
It probably is.
Son of a bucket.
I thought we were going to take an ass whipping.
I honestly didn't think it would happen this quick. I mean, I feel spanked already.
Oh, onsides, out of bounds. Got a break.
Gosh almighty. That's pathetic.
Mm-hmm. How long was that, by the way?
12 seconds.
12 seconds. Whoopee. What the hell's he doing?
Yeah, he's not open. Out of bounds.
This is a game break. I don't know why you're doing it so long, but whatever. I thought you get the ball at the 35 when it goes out of bounds.
That's where it went at, or where it goes out.
Well, Johnson Central tried an onside kick, and it went out of bounds. Ashland has it 1st and 10 at the 41. They throw an incomplete pass and went for the bomb to Withrow, and it's 2nd and 10 Ashland at the 41. Sam Hunter's in the shotgun, puts Massey in motion, and here he comes with the football around the right side, and they get him in the backfield back at the 39-yard line. Things are not starting well for Ashland. First play from the line of scrimmage, Johnson Central goes 61 yards, does J.J. Jude for the touchdown. Davis makes it 7-0, and we're not even a minute into this game, and already Ashland has a 3rd and 12 at their own 39-yard line. Football in the middle of the field. Wideouts on the near side are Wetzel and Nunley. To the left, you got Massey and Withrow. And Hunter's in the shotgun, and back there with him is Cody Watts, I think, as Hunter goes in the shotgun formation. 3rd and 12 at the 39-yard line. Johnson Central in a 4-man front. Hunter's got time. He's going to lift it toward the sideline to Withrow. He's got it and got the first down up across the 50.
Yeah, they're giving him a horrible mark.
Oh, that was a terrible mark. They'll push it back to the 50-yard line. He caught it at the Johnson Central 48, and they pushed him back out of bounds at the 50. That's a bad spot. But nevertheless, that's what you got to live with. It's a gain of 10. It'll be 4th down and 2 for the Tomcats now. They have it at the 50-yard line. Do you gamble this early, trailing 7-0? 10:50 to go here in the first quarter. Leon Hart wants a timeout, and he's going to go out and talk to his football team. He's very, very upset with the official. Forward progress was enough for the first down to the Johnson Central 47-48. But they pushed it. They ran him out of bounds back at the 50-yard line. You give him forward motion, which most people do, you get the first down. You don't give him forward progress, then you don't get the first down, and that's what happened. Ashland did not get forward progress.
Well, this is not a timeout to settle the troops. This is a timeout to get your point across.
Exactly.
Nothing changes, but you got to say it.
Right. And maybe Ashland will get the next call, a favorable call.
Well, that was a horrible one.
Yep. 4th and 2, Ashland has it at the 50, less than 2. Really got to go just inside the 50-yard line to about the Johnson Central 49.5, and the football's resting right at the 50. So, about a yard maybe for the Tomcats. Do you gamble this early? And Leon Hart still talking to the officials. Now the officials are huddling on the far sideline. Jim Matney is going to join in on the conversation and see what goes on. Fans have not even settled in their seats when Johnson Central's got 7 on the board on the 61-yard touchdown run by J.J. Jude on the first play from the line of scrimmage. Just a little quick pitch around the right side, the short side of the field, and off he went. Ashland's got nobody that can catch him.
With the binoculars, the explanation to Coach Hart was that he was juggling the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if he was juggling the ball, how is it a completion? Because he carried him clear out of bounds.
Good point. Good point. Tomcats will punt it away. Probably a good move this early in the football game. The bad thing is Johnson Central will get the ball back, and it only took them one play before to score. Hunter will punt it away. Back in single safety is Hall, standing inside his 20-yard line.
They ought to go for it.
Await the snap is Hunter. He takes it, and he's going to punt it away and gets a nice spiral on it. It'll hit the 25 and bounce upfield across the 25 to the 26 before Ashland's Noah Wessel finally runs it down. Not much of a punt for Sam Hunter. Looked like it was going to be a good one, but took a bad hop. And Johnson Central, who had one play and one touchdown and an extra point, has it back 1st and 10 with 10:42 to go here in the first quarter at their own 26-yard line. That's the bad news. Johnson Central will jump on you early, and they won't quit. They didn't quit. They didn't let up last year. Jude had a 53-yard run and Hall a 67-yard run. You got to keep them from making the big plays, and Ashland hadn't been able to do that. I formation again, 2 wideouts to the right side. Now Ousley comes in motion. They give it to Bratton, the fullback. He pounds forward for about 4 up near the 30-yard line. Bratton doesn't get many calls in the football game. He's carried it this year 40 times for 186 yards, but he picks up about 3. We'll call it 2nd down and 7. Tomcats in a 4-man front. Football at the near hash mark. Again, wide out to the right side, Parker and Ousley. And tight on the near side is Senor. I formation, Bratton, and the deep back is Jude. Ousley comes in motion to give it to Jude off the right side, and they nail him at the line of scrimmage for no gain right at the 30. There's Stafford in there along with Shannon Justice for the Tomcats. Good job by the Cats offense or defense that time, and they got no gain. It'll be 3rd down for Johnson Central.
Well, these first 2 were for show, Dickie. This is for the real time right now.
You're exactly right, and I presume they'll probably go outside. 3rd and 7 for Johnson Central at their own 30-yard line. Parker goes to the sideline to get the play from head coach Jim Matney and returns to the huddle.
I think they'll throw on this one, Dickie.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Parker goes to the right along with Sonor. Backs are in the wishbone formation now. Bratton, the fullback. Ousley and Jude are the halfbacks. Give it to Jude. Around that right side he goes. There he goes. 35-40, 45 midfield. He's got one man to beat. That's Salo, and he'll beat him. And Johnson Central leads it 13-0. Jude busts another one. This one a 70-yard run. And it comes with 9:18 to go here in the first quarter. I didn't think we were going to be able to play with these Cats, and we ain't. Well, Jude has 3 carries now for 131 yards and 2 touchdowns. 9:18 to go. We're not even 3 minutes into the game, and Johnson Central is just handing it to us on a silver platter. They lead at 13-0, and Davis is in to try the extra point. David?
All right, Dickie.
Lines are down. The kick is up. It's good. 9:18 to play in the first quarter. Johnson Central 14, Ashland 0. Back in a moment. B97.1.
I don't know why we can't defense that. It's the same play. Year after year after year
same
after
thing
year.
Ironton did. They cut back.
God almighty.
Let's see, 142, 122, 124.
How long did that take? Not long.
That took 1 minute and 24 seconds.
Oh, my God.
Because they took a break. They actually had 3 plays.
Yeah.
74 yards.
74 yards? Okay.
Yeah.
Attention please for the car which must be moved. It's a maroon in color.
There you go home.
She should.
They get the extra point. I don't want to look.
Yeah.
Okay. That's out of bounds again.
What are they doing? Hell, where they're ahead 14-0, kick the ball.
It doesn't really matter.
No, I don't think so. Well, this crowd is to a hush, I can tell you. 3-play, 74-yard drive, a 70-yard run by Jude. Davis with the extra point, 14-0. We're not even 3 minutes into the game. The ensuing kickoff goes out of bounds at the 35. That's where Ashland will start 1st and 10. At their own 35, but trailing by 2 touchdowns. To the near side, Withrow and Wetzel. Ashland's got to score on this drive, period, or the game's over. Pritchard goes wide to the left. Hunter in the shotgun. Cody Watts is back there to block for him. Johnson Central in a 5-man front with 4 linebackers. Basically got 9 men in the box. Here's Hunter rolling to his right. He's going to carry the football. Needs a block. Not going to get it. Go back down to 33. Hall came up to get the carry, or the tackle, I should say. So Ashland's run 2 rushing plays and has minus yards. As they got Hunter back at the 33, it'll be 2nd and 12 for Ashland at their own 33. Inside 9 minutes to go. We're in the first quarter, and Johnson Central's lit up this new scoreboard, 14-0. Wide left goes Withrow, Pritchard, and Nunley. To the near side, Wetzel. And Hunter in the shotgun with Watts back there to block for him. Suttles out over the football. Johnson Central again in that 5-man front. Hunter awaits a snap. Takes it, steps up in the pocket. He lets her fly. Got Withrow, lost it, and it's deflected and caught by an Ashland player, it looks like. It was caught by Pritchard, and he got 1 yard to the 34.
Mark puts it back to the 33, Dickie.
Okay, third down for Ashland. They're 0 of 1 in third down conversions. They've got a 3rd and 12 at their own 33, trailing 14-0 with just over 8 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Johnson Central's run 4 plays, scored twice, and 2 extra points. They've had the ball for a total of 1 minute and 36 seconds. Hey boy, time of possession doesn't mean anything tonight, I can promise you that. Yeah. Pritchard and Wetzel to the right side, Withrow to the left. Again, the shotgun formation. Watts back there to block. Hunter rolls right, looking for upfield, looking, pumps, throws upfield. He's got Nunley, but it threw it hands and incomplete. Wouldn't have had the first down anyway. And he also got popped pretty good by Hall. And Ashland goes 3 and out again. 4th and 12 for the Tomcats now. And it will be a punting situation. Hunter, who punted once tonight for 24 yards, will do it again. Excuse me.
Just no mojo there, Dick.
Nope.
Nothing.
Hall back to receive it, standing at his own 30-yard line. And if this continues, we'll have a running clock. 14-0 already, Johnson Central. 4th and 12 for Ashland at their 33. Good snap, no rush. Hunter gets it off high, but very short. It'll hit the Johnson Central 40 and take a Johnson Central roll up to the 41, 42, 43. And Johnson Central's got great field position. I don't think that really matters because they can score from anywhere on the field. They'll have it 1st and 10 at about their 42-yard line. They already lead it 14-0 on 4 plays. Jude rushed 3 times for 131 yards. A 61-yard touchdown gallop and a 70. Well, I don't know what to tell the Tomcat defense, but you're going to have to suck it up right now, fellas, and get it done because
hey, Johnson Central's are coming.
Yeah, they're here and they're playing. They're for real. Parker comes from the near side. They come out in the wishbone formation. Bratton the fullback. Oosley and Jude are the halfbacks. They give it to Jude. No, here's Hall going to keep it. He's got some room. 45, 50, 40. He's gone. They won't catch him. Hall will go the distance. It's now 20-0 with 7 minutes and 22 seconds, 21 seconds to go.
They're just toying with us now.
Yep, this is a joke. Hall on a bootleg goes the distance. This one's going to go, how long did that go, Charlie?
That went 58 yards.
58 yards. All right, 58-yard run. It's now 20-0, and we haven't played 5 minutes.
That's correct. We're not there yet.
And we can't even have a running clock until the second half. Hey, boy.
Well, and the bad news, that one only took 12 seconds.
All right, Davis to try the extra point. David. We may have lost him already. Kicks up. Flag on the play. It's good, but there is a flag. Hold the phone. See what that's all about.
Well, I was watching this kid, and he was kicking 40-yard field goals.
Good kicker. Well, the penalty is going to go, apparently, is against Ashland, so they will.
No harm, no foul.
Take the extra point. 7:21 to go, first quarter. Johnson Central is bombing Ashland, 21-0. We'll be back in a moment on B97.1. That was one play.
Yes.
Right, 58 yards.
12 seconds.
12 seconds. Put the JVs in. That's the worst defense I've seen.
Let them see what it's like to be hit because clearly they're not hit in practice.
No.
And I'll tell you what. What's his name? Trent Hardy. He doesn't.
He's done nothing.
All year.
No. There was a penalty on the thing. So they're going to kick from the... No?
No.
They're teeing it up at the 40. What are they doing?
I guess there was a penalty assessed.
They're not putting it up. What are they doing? Oh, they're going to kick it from the 45. Okay. A one-play, 58-yard drive that took all but 12 seconds. A 58-yard touchdown run by Hall. Davis makes it 21-0 with 7:21 to go. We're in the first quarter. We haven't played 5 minutes. And there was a personal foul against Ashland. Mark off 15 yards. So Johnson Central will kick it from the Ashland 45. Last two kicks have been almost onside. Let's see what he does here. He's got the go-ahead. It is another onside kick, and it'll be recovered by Ashland at the 32-yard line. And I don't know who got on that ball, but whoever did a nice job. I think it was Richard Ford over there, number 18, who fell on it. Nope, 28 for the Tomcats. Evan Young got the recovery. Good job.
Good hands.
And Ashland starts at their own 31, but they trail it 21-0, and their heads are already hanging. Just look at them coming off the field.
Yeah, it's a real shock.
Yeah, this is
really
a shocker.
is.
I didn't think we could. Well, I was hoping we could play better than this, but when you're down 21-0 and we haven't played a half a quarter, you're in big doo-doo. Nunley and Wetzel to the near side. Withrow and Pritchard go to the left. Watts is in the backfield with Hunter in the shotgun formation. Suttles out over the football. I think it is Suttles. And Hunter takes a snap, and he's looking, throws the ball up, and there is no one there close. He just threw it over Wetzel's head, and Hunter took a big hit. He's down.
A huge hit.
Hunter's down and really slow getting up, working his left shoulder. 2nd and 10, Ashland at their 31. Hunter comes to the hash mark to get the play from Leon Hart. 7:14 to go, first quarter. You don't want to give Johnson Central the ball back, but if your offense can't do anything, guess what? They're going to get it back. They've had it a total of 1 minute and 48 seconds and put up 21 points.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Of course, we haven't even played 5 minutes yet.
No.
Wetzel and Nunley to the left. And twin wideouts up on top. Hunter in the shotgun formation. Johnson Central in the four-man front to give it a watch. First rushing play of the night. And he got a couple of yards up near the 34. The other two rushing plays were basically sacks. And Watts picks up from the 31 up near the 34. Gain of 3, 3rd down and 7. Ashland 0 of 2 in 3rd down conversions tonight. Wetzel and Nunley to the left. To the right, you've got Pritchard and Withrow. In the shotgun formation, Hunter on 3rd and 7. Watts is the lone man in the backfield. Again, Johnson Central in a four-man front. Hunter takes a snap, looks, throws it over the middle. Got Nunley first down across the 40-45 up near midfield. Good job by Andrew Nunley. And the Tomcats pick up their first down.
Well, after the Greenup game, and he played a marvelous game at Greenup, we haven't really seen much of him this year in their passing attack. After that.
Right. Ashland picks up their first down as Nunley connects from Hunter for 16 yards at the 50. Well, we need to get something up on that board, trailing 21-0. Wideouts up on top, Pritchard and Withrow. Twin wideouts to the near side, Wetzel and Nunley. Hunter in the shotgun formation as Watts back there with him, and they give it a Watts off the right side. He's got short yardage, breaks a tackle. Here he goes at the 45, and they finally run him down at the 44, and a late hit on Johnson Central will cost him 15 yards. Nice run by Watts. It picks up about 6, and a late hit by Ousley will cost him 15 more.
Face mask, Dickie.
Personal foul against the Johnson Central Golden Eagles. We'll give the Tomcats another first down. And that'll take it, they don't spot it. They spot it at the 39-yard line. 5 yards. And 1st and 10 for the Tomcats now at the 39 of Johnson Central. Withrow and Pritchard to the left side, Wetzel to the right. Nunley is a tight end on the left. And Watts is in the backfield with Sam Hunter. Haven't seen Trey Rogers yet. And time called by Ashland.
That's 2, Dickie.
2 timeouts, and we just barely crossed the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. We're at 5:56, 21-0. Johnson Central leads it.
But that tells you how important Coach Hart feels like this particular drive is.
Yeah, and it is. It's vital that Ashland gets something on that board, preferably 6 or 8 points. They've got to, and then obviously they've got to do something defensively. They've been unable to do anything against the Johnson Central Golden Eagle offense. Pretty obvious.
You had a quarterback run it how many yards? 58 yards on an option.
So Leon Hart sends his troops back out. They're down, but they need a little boost. They picked up a couple of first downs, and hopefully they can continue this drive. Suttles is a center. Up front, you've got Ward and Johnson and Swift and Hardy.
Dickie, look at those kids from Johnson Central. They're big.
They're
kids.
big. They've got a lot of weight on them, and they've got quickness. All right, to the left side, twin wide outs, and Withrow and Pritchard. To the right, Wetzel. Again, Hunter in the shotgun formation. Has Watts back there blocking for him. 1st and 10 Ashland at the Johnson Central 39-yard line, trailing by 3 touchdowns. Hunter awaits a snap from Ward, and he'll take it. He looks to his left, throwing. Now the screen set up to Watts on the near sideline. He's got it, 30. He's inside the 25, 20. 10-5, touchdown, Tomcats. Nice screen pass from Hunter to Watts. His first reception of the year for Cody Watts. He goes 39 yards, and the Cats creep back in it with 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Lots of scoring here in this first quarter. Cody Watts' first pass reception of the year goes the distance, 39 yards for the score, and Ashland is down 21-6 and will go for 2. Well, the offense is going. Now maybe we can get that defense fired up a little bit, get some fire in their eyes. Best thing could happen is we get a turnover or two, huh? Well, time called by Johnson Central on this 2-point conversion. For some reason, I think they're a player short. They had a player come out of the game on that last play, and Jim Matney calls time to call his defense over as Ashland obviously goes for 2. This year, the Tomcats on 2-point conversions doing relatively well. They didn't have a good night in Waverly the other night. They went 0 for 6. But for the season, Ashland on 2-point conversions is 16 of 27, which is almost 60%. So that's better than kicking.
Only if it doesn't happen to you like it did in the Waverly game where you go 0 for 5.
Well, that's true. That's true. You need to spread them out there a little bit. Sam Hunter throws for his 16th touchdown of the year.
Well, this one's big, too.
Yeah. Like to get 2 up there. All right. Both teams return to the field, and we're ready to go. 5:45 left to go here in the first quarter, and already 27 points on that board. All right. Hunter sends Wetzel and Withrow to the left side. Pritchard to the right. Nunley is your tight end on the right. Ward out over the football, and Watts is back there to block for Sam Hunter. In the shotgun formation, the Cats going for 2. Hunter awaits a snap from Ward. It's a good one. He rolls to his left, looking in the end zone. Looks, got his man, and he dropped it. That's Withrow. He had it right at the checkerboard and just dropped it. So the pass for 2 fails, and with 5:45 left to go here in the first quarter. The score, Johnson Central 21 and Ashland 6. Back in a moment on B97.1. Well, what was that?
5 plays. 69 yards, 236.
We got 6 points. They got 21 in a minute 48. There's something wrong with that picture.
Look at the scoreboard. You know, I really worry about my sister. You know, she's physically falling apart, and she doesn't have much of a personality. And
why? She'll be all right. She will.
I worry about her.
Yeah, and you should.
Marriage is breaking up.
And you should, but she's stronger than you think.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think she
I
is.
pray about it all the time, Dickie. And I'm afraid if I get real babying with her, that I'll just magnify it.
Yeah, right. You're right there.
I don't know. All right. How about that?
Nice kickoff by Salo. Trots back to press it at the 15. Comes up and gets upended at about the 30-yard line, and that's where Johnson Central will start. As we said earlier, it doesn't really matter where they start. They can score from anywhere on the field in a hurry. It's 21-6 with 5:40 to go here in the first quarter.
That was a big hit by Gifford.
Was that who it was? Okay.
Number 33.
All right, Johnson Central will start. They've had it for a minute 48, and they've tacked on 21 points. 3 long runs. Jude to 61, Jude to 70, and Hall to 58. That's what Leon Hart said in the pregame. We got to stop those big breakout plays. Well, they've had 3 of them already. In the I formation, Jude the deep back in the I. Hall goes up under center with Oosley and Parker wide to the right. Oosley now comes in motion. They give it to Jude off the left side, and he gets through one blocker. He bounces off another. They got it away from yet another, and they finally trail him at the 35-yard line. They had him back at the 25, and that was Bush who had him back there. Then he got through Stafford and Salo, and finally they wrapped him up at the 35, but not before. He picks up 5, and a late flag comes in. It'll be holding against Johnson Central.
You know, when a play drags out that long, typically the offense does something wrong.
Right. They're marking off from the point of infraction, which was the 35, back to the 25, where it'll be first down all over again. 1st and 15 for Johnson Central at their 25, but Ashland not doing a good job of wrapping up. They had Jude wrapped up in the backfield, but he managed to skip away. You got to wrap him up. They come out in the wishbone formation. Double tight ends, Parker and Sonor. Bratton the fullback, Oosley and Jude the halfbacks. Hall is up under center. A big gap between the center and the left guard, and Hall wants to call timeout. Second timeout burned by Johnson Central with 5:13. We've had 4 timeouts in this game already and 4 touchdowns. And we're still at 5:13 of the first quarter.
At this rate, we may not get done tonight.
We may not get done. We're going to miss the baseball playoffs if we don't hurry.
Now, how was Cincinnati doing?
I don't know. I forgot to tune in.
Somebody told me they were up 2-0.
Oh, really?
I think they were drinking.
They might have been heavily intoxicated at that point. It'll be 1st and 15 for Johnson Central. They have it at their own 30 or 25-yard line, but they lead it 21-6 on 3 big runs, 2 by Jude and 1 by Hall. We need a turnover.
Well, that would be the way to go.
Yeah.
And then you got to score. Ashland has to score every time they touch the football from this point forward.
Yeah. That Tomcat drive, by the way, went 5 plays, 69 yards. The 39-yard touchdown pass from Hunter to Watts. The pass for 2, of course, failed. Took 2 minutes and 36 seconds.
And Johnson Central's so big in the middle, they can't run it off the tackles.
No.
Or inside the tackles, I should say.
All right, now Hall brings them out, and again they're in the wishbone with 2 double tight ends. And now they split out 1. That's Parker to the right side. Johnson Central. Here's the snap. They give it to Hall. Somebody mixed up in the backfield, and Hall has to eat it back at the 23-yard line. Somebody. The line didn't move. The center snapped the ball, and Hall had it. And, of course, when he does that, you got to do something with it.
And I think everybody on the football field thought there was motion.
Yeah. And a loss of 2 on that play. 2nd down and 17 for Johnson Central back at their 23-yard line, but leading 21-6. Hall goes to the sideline. Now Parker to the sideline to get the play from Jim Matney. Ashland does not need them to bust another one. Tomcats in a 4-man front. Jude is the running back at the left half. Oosley on the right. Bratton is the fullback in the wishbone. Parker wide right. Up under center, Hall. Give it to Jude off that right side again. There he goes, but they tripped him up and finally nailed him. That was Shannon Justice who finally nailed him. And there comes a late flag in. They got him after only a 2-yard pickup, and a late flag comes in after the play was dead.
Excessive celebration, I guarantee you.
Personal foul against Ashland and personal foul against Johnson Central. Offsetting penalties. Offsetting penalties.
Because you will give them another down.
Well, they can't. They said offsetting, but they're marking it off against Johnson Central.
I think he made a mistake.
It is a personal foul against Johnson Central, not against Ashland. David was right. Excessive.
No,
you thought it was against Ashland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're attempting to get fired up. Ashland is.
Well, now's the time to do it, David.
2nd down all over again. Their football rests at about the 12 or 13. They've got to come to the 40. So you figure it out. 2nd and long as Hall will go to the shotgun formation now. Sonora is the wide out to the left. Parker and Oosley to the right. 1 man in the backfield. That's Bratton with Hall. Hall to throw. Steps up across the middle to Parker. He's got it, and then he got hit hard. Boy, did he get hard. Hard hit by McLeod. Knocks the football loose and out of the hands of Parker. Big hit on McLeod.
That was a pop.
Wow, he hit him. And that, my friends, has to be, at this point, your Monroe's Collision Center big hit of the game. Monroe's Collision Center at 2788 Greenup Avenue in Ashland. He popped him. Wow.
Yeah,
Matt McLeod.
You can't hang on to a football being hit that hard.
No. Football's at the 12. They've got to come to the 40 for the first down, where it is now 3rd down and 28.
I think they're going to have to take Parker to his dad's body shop.
Wide to the near side. Nope, they're going to put Sonora in there tight left. Ousley is going to be the wing on the left side. And the backs are in the I formation. Bratton and Jude. In motion goes Ousley. They give it to Jude. No, Hall's going to keep it. He turns up the sideline across the 20, up near the 21, and that'll be it. And Johnson Central, believe it or not, is going to have to punt it away.
And they looked ugly there, Dickie.
Yes, they did. We're right. If we can get this football and take her right down the field, we got a shot at this thing.
You know, they just showed that if you throw a little kryptonite on the field, Superman falls down.
There you go. A gain of 8, though. It'll be 4th down for Johnson Central. Clock is at 3 minutes and 30 seconds of the first quarter. It's 21-6. Their kicker is Davis, who also does the punting and double safety. Wetzel and Malik Massey at the 50. Await the snap does Davis. It's high. He goes up and gets it off. Bad kick. Line drive. Massey's going to field it at his 45, and here he comes at the 50. Down the sideline at the 45-40. 35-30. Come on, Malik at the 25 and down to the 24. The Cats might get back in this bad boy. First and 10, Ashland will have it at the Johnson Central 25-yard line. Trailing 21-6, but if we can push it in here, we might be able to withstand this first quarter rush that Johnson Central has put on us. Withrow goes wide left along with Wetzel. Hunter in the shotgun sends Pritchard to the right side, the short side of the field. Watts is going to be the lone man in the backfield for Hunter. Johnson Central's got too many players out there. They got 12 right now. There goes one off the field, and here we go. First and 10, Ashland at the 25-yard line of Johnson Central. Driving but trailing by 15 points. Hunter awaits a snap from Ward. It's a good one. He looks to his left, and he fakes, and now he's going to go for all of it. Wetzel in the end zone, and it is touchdown, Tomcats! Wetzel went up and got it!
Took it away from him, Dickie.
He sure did. He went up over Sonora, took that football away. Touchdown, Tomcats. We're back in this thing.
Get Wetzel off the field right now, though. He's wanting to...
He is a happy young man. 25-yard touchdown strike. And the Cats have cut the lead to 9 at 21-12. We're still in the first quarter with 2:57 to go. We need this 2-point conversion in the worst way. Wetzel, the 25-yard touchdown pass from Hunter. The Cats going for 2. They have missed their last 7 in a row. Wide left, Pritchard. To the right, Wetzel and Withrow. Hunter in the shotgun's got Watts in the backfield with him. Hunter awaits a snap from Ward, a good one. He's going to roll to his left into the end zone, and he's got it. That's Nunley for the 2-point conversion. And with 2:57 to go, it's now a 7-point game. It's Johnson Central 21, Ashland 14. Back in a moment on B97.1. Well, we got 25 yards. How many plays?
One
play?
8 seconds.
Oh, that was the first play?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can tell you more if it...
if you want to hear it, but...
Hey, Dickie.
Yeah.
See this guy walking right down through here?
Yeah, I have no idea who he is. He's a trainer that comes over from Marshall or something like that.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
my God! Get on the ball! Onside kick. Tomcats have it. Yes, sir. Bottom of the pile. It's Gifford. What a move by Lee Earnhardt. He's got more guts than I do, I'll tell you what. It hit a Johnson Central player at their 49, bounced to the 50, and Ashland's got it. Oh, they're going to give that ball to Johnson Central. Wait a minute. No. They pointed the wrong direction. That's Ashland football. That ball hit at the 49 of Johnson Central. and went back into Ashland territory, and Gifford recovered it. It's Ashland football.
Absolutely.
You're doggone right.
Look at Matley over there. He knew.
Yes, sir. Fumble on Johnson Central. Gifford comes up with a football. And Ashland down 21-14 with 2:53, and we're still in the first quarter. Has it. 1st and 10 at their 49-yard line.
You know, these officials are having some difficulty.
Yeah, this is a big game. And they realize it's a big game.
Well, I know Hendricks, is that his name?
Hendrickson, yes.
He had to redirect one of his officials to get on the right side.
Malik Massey goes wide left. You've got Pritchard to the near side with Withrow and Wetzel. Hunter in the shotgun. 1st and 10 Ashland at their own 49. Trailing by just 7 now. 21-14 Massey. They give it to Hunter. He's going to keep it. He's got short yardage. Couple of 3 down to the Johnson Central 48-yard line. 2nd down for the Tomcats now. At the Johnson Central 48. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. 21-14 is our score now. Ashland's battled back from a 21-0 deficit. And we hadn't even played 5 minutes. But they stopped them, and then they got the onside kick. What a call by Leon Hart. I'd have never thought to do an onside kick there. I'd have never thought that.
That's why you're announcing.
And that's why I'm up here, and he's down there. All right, twin wideouts to the left, one to the right. Hunter in the shotgun formation, 2nd and 7. Johnson Central 48. Hunter to throw, steps up across the middle, incomplete. Oh, it's intercepted by Johnson Central's Jude. He took it out of the hands, right through the hands of Withrow, and Jude's got it at his 45-yard line. That's a tough break for the Cats. Yeah. Tough break.
And it wasn't a bad pass.
No, it wasn't. I'm not sure Withrow was ready for it. It was a quick one. And it went right through him and right into the hands of Jude, and Johnson Central gets a big break. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their 45-yard line. On top 21-14, still over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
That's a tough one.
Well, the Cat defense got to dig in. Got to really dig in.
Well, they got a gift just a second ago. Now they got to earn it.
Yeah. All right, here come the Golden Eagles to the line. Double tight ends in Parker and Sonor. Wing right is Oosley. Backs are Broken Wishbone, Bratton, and Jude. They give it to Jude. No, Hall's going to keep it. He looks to throw, and down he goes. No, he got away.
Oh.
Here he comes at the 40, 45, 50. He's inside the 40, inside the 35, 30, and down to the 29-yard line. Wow, they had him back downfield. Ashland's just doing a very poor job of tackling. Oh, it was a poor job of tackling. They had him back at the 35-yard line.
I thought he fumbled. I thought the ball came out.
And Hall takes it to the Ashland 30. A gain of 25 and a Johnson Central first down. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles now. At the Ashland 30, a minute 45 left to go in the first quarter. Parker wide out up on top. Backs are in the eye. Bratton and Jude, the tailback in the eye. Oosley goes in motion, and now there's thought motion. They give it to Jude off the right side. Breaks one tackle, and they hold him up and down him. Down at the 27. He still picked up a couple of 3 yards.
And Dickie, that was just nothing but an athlete.
Yes. Yes. A gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Jude's now rushed 4 times for 134 yards. Hall 4 carries for 89.
I don't know how Hall did it.
I don't either. He's some type of player. He's awful tired, or actually like he's a little hurt, maybe. Parker comes into the play from the sideline, and Hall, the quarterback, breaks huddle. Parker is a tight end on the right, Sonor on the left. Oosley is the wingman on the right. Backs are split backfield now. 2nd and 7. Pitch back to Jude, trying to go to the short side. They've got him trapped. He cuts back, and there he goes. And a late flag. He'll go into the end zone for a touchdown, but they'll bring it back on a holding call against Johnson Central. Jude cuts it back. He goes the distance, 27 yards, but that'll be a hold against Johnson Central.
But you know, Ashland has defended poorly at best against cutbacks.
And it's that same play that Jude has run 3 times for 3 touchdowns.
It's the same thing the kid down at Greenup ran.
Exactly. Same play. The left side of Ashland's defense is not doing a very good job.
And the same thing that happened at Ironton.
Exactly.
So, you know, I don't know where that fix needs to be. That's the coaches that decide
exactly.
that. But it's broken.
Yes, it is broken. It needs fixed. They mark it back to the 40 where it's 2nd down all over again. 2nd down and about 20. They've got to go to just outside the 20 for the first down. 41 seconds to go in the first quarter. 21-14 Johnson Central. Parker and Oosley are the wideouts to the right. To the near side, Sonor and Jude. An empty backfield as Hall is in the shotgun. He's got 3 wideouts to the right now. An empty backfield. Hall in a shotgun. He throws it over to Parker, who throws it back to Hall, and down he goes! Back at the 45.
Whoa.
There's Corey Gregg. He nailed him. Corey Gregg nails him back at the 45-yard line. They threw it to Parker, which was a lateral. Then Parker lateraled it back to Hall, and Gregg nailed him. And they'll mark it at the 47-yard line.
He was in the huddle with him, Dickie. Had to be.
Great job by Corey Gregg. A loss on the play of 13. Third down and 33 for Johnson Central at their own 48. Hall in the shotgun again. Twin wideouts to both sides. Bratton back there to block. Little high snap. He looks across the middle to Parker. It's going to be caught by Parker at the 20 to the 15 to the 14. He took it away from Matt McLeod. Great catch by Cody Parker. Number 3. And a flag on the play. Bring her back. We got another hold. Bring her back, and the Johnson Central fans are furious. And rightfully so. I wasn't watching, but maybe so. Holding against Johnson Central the call.
Well, that takes them out of field goal range.
Well, we can stop them one way or the other, can't we, Doug?
Yes, sir. That'll take it back to the 35, and the first quarter is ended.
And
wild one.
if they kick now, it'll be a 75-yarder.
There you go. Wild first quarter. Johnson Central 21. Ashland 14. Back in a moment on B97.1. Damn it. Cloud could have picked that one off.
I'm not always certain why he didn't.
Yeah, they got to go to the 20 for the first down, so that's 30, 40, 45 yards.
We got that new scoreboard up there. Of course,
I thought it was third down.
No, it's second. They've had 2 penalties.
Oh.
They've run 108 plays, but they've had penalty every time they. It's almost like playing over an iron, isn't it?
Get a little taste of it.
Well, you know what Matt would do? If he could, it'd be 63 to nothing right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's Jim's back.
Huh?
Jim Lambert's back. He and Dale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Must not have been real close. Well, let's see if we can hold him here, Dickie.
Well, we start the second 12. A wild first quarter. 21-14, Johnson Central leads it. They had 215 yards rushing. Ashland had 8. So it is second down and 45. That's right. Johnson Central has it at their own 35. They got to go to the Ashland 20 for the first down. I formation. Hoosley in motion to the far side. Parker the wide out up on top. They give it to Jude to the wide side of the field. He breaks one, breaks another, and there he goes at the 40, 45, 50. Cuts back down to the Ashland 45-yard line. Another poor job. Ashland just doing a poor job of tackling.
Left side, Dickie.
Gain of 25. Now it's third and 20. Johnson Central 1 of 3 in third down conversions. Jude now has 159 yards rushing. Sheesh.
And now they're in a position where they can get it. It's just third and 20.
Yep. Yeah. Krieger comes out of the game. Hardy's back in up front. Tomcat defense got to do a better job. It's that same play. Jude and Ashland just basically over pursues, and he cuts it back, and away he goes.
Hall's throwing this time.
Hall's got an empty backfield. He's in the shotgun. 3 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. Hall looking for his big boy Parker. He goes up. Parker can't hang on at the Ashland 21.
That's
good job by Stafford.
That's almost interference.
That's pretty close. Believe it or not, Hall has thrown 16 passes this year coming into the game, completed 28, and every pass but one has been caught by Parker.
I believe it. Why would you go to anybody else?
Exactly. 6'5". It's incomplete.
He's just a good football player.
Yes, he is. 4th down and 20 for Johnson Central.
I'd look for Matley to do something here.
The Ball's at the 45. They got to go to the 25. It's 4th and 25 with 11:05 to go here in the quarter, and Davis will punt it. Maybe. Massey in single safety. Nope, Wetzel's back there with it. Bad snap. It's over Davis's head. He runs back. He's going to get plow drive by Hardy. Ashland's got the football.
Here's another flag on the sideline.
I'll tell you what, Hardy just plowed Davis.
Got him on the
plowed him
sideline.
under.
One of the Ashland players actually touched the official in their exuberance running down the sideline.
Oh, you can't do that. That's a sideline. Usually it's a sideline warning. Ashland will get the ball after Johnson Central. The snap was over Davis's head, and he had to eat it. Back at the football rests just inside the 25. And now Kevin Hendrickson, the referee, is going to go over, and ball rested about the 23. That's where Ashland could have it, 1st and 10. But the penalty is going to go against Ashland, a sideline warning against the Tomcats. Or maybe it's not a sideline warning. Maybe it is a...
No, he threw the flag.
He threw the flag. It's probably too many men on the field. And that's what it'll be. So do you get the down over? If you do, Johnson Central gets a big break there. They've had a couple of big breaks tonight. Looks like that's what they're going to do.
They're going to bring it back.
They're going to bring it back. Referee Foster comes over to explain to Leon Hart what's going on. And it's what's going to happen. Johnson Central will get the ball back. It'll still be 4th down. They won't get a first down.
They'll go for it this time.
They probably will.
That's at least a 10, isn't it?
I guess. It's 5 or 10 yard. 5, 10, or 15. I'm not real sure. Well, they're going to mark it off from the 45 to the 40 to the 35, down to the 30. It's a 15-yarder. That's a big one.
So now it's 4th and 10.
4th and 10.
You know they're going for it now.
Oh, yeah. You bet on that one. 4th and 10 for Johnson Central at the Ashland 30. You got to go to the 20.
Big difference.
Boy, yeah, look at that. That took up 45-yard penalty, basically, and a possession of the football, because Ashland would have had it 1st and 10 about the Johnson Central 25. It's 21-14 Johnson Central. They have a 4th and 10 at the Ashland 30. Parker and Jude are wide out to the left. Oosley and Sonora to the right. Hall's in the backfield in the shotgun. He looks to throw. He pumps. He's going for, and there's a flag, and Stafford was all over Sonora at about the 5-yard line.
No question.
So that'll be a pass interference and give Johnson Central an automatic first down. And we have an injured Tomcat at about the 29-yard line, C.J. Suttles. He's rolling around. I don't know what happened to Suttles, but that'll be a pass interference against the Tomcats because we give Johnson Central.
We went from first on their 20.
Yeah.
To, they've got a first down.
At our 20. It should be half the distance to the goal, right? Well, no, they're going to put it to the 15. Okay, 15-yarder.
Gee.
Well, that's a killer. First and goal, or not first and goal, 1st and 10 as Johnson Central's in the red zone at the Ashland 15.
And as a result of all that mess, they have not even run an official play since they tried to punt it.
You know, they haven't. It's been 2 penalties, hasn't it? With the help via penalties for Johnson Central.
So they can throw their arms up over there all they want, but I think it's been devastating both ways.
Yeah. C.J. Suttles up off the field and walking off the field, but favoring his left leg. And obviously he'll come out of the game. Johnson Central will have it 1st and 10 at the Ashland 15-yard line. Parker will be a wide out to the right, as Suttles having trouble with his left leg. Almost like a cramp, I guess, maybe. Acts like.
It's almost like a given they're going to score here.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you know, we can't stop them when they get 15 yards. They're going to get 15 yards of carry unless we bust through and are able to
get a couple of sacks.
Bust the quarterback.
In the shotgun, no. Hall goes up under center, broken wishbone, 2 wideouts right now. Oosley goes in motion to the top of the field. They pitch it back to Jude. Jude gets hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for about a yard. Greg was there to get him. And he got maybe a yard to the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd down for Johnson Central. at the Ashland 14. We're at 10-10 of the first half. Ashland trailing 21-14. And there's Miss Whitney. Hi, honey. Good to see you tonight. Mention you? Why? Because you're cool. Oh, is this your Kings Island group? Okay, Rachel and the gang. All right, I formation, double tight ends. Ousley's the wing left. And he puts him in motion. They give it straight up the gut. There's Jude, and he got maybe a yard to the 13, maybe to the 12-yard line. Straight ahead running for Johnson Central. They lead at 21-14. 9.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It'll bring up third down. Johnson Central's only 1 of 4 in third down conversions tonight. They have it at the 12. Third down and 7.
But they're 3 of 3 and one play touchdown.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. I formation again. Again, Ousley is a wingman left. Double tight ends. Jude the deep back in the I. Ousley comes in motion again. And this time Hall's going to keep it around the left side. He's inside the 10. Hurdles a man. Very close to a first down. Down to about the 6. It'll be fourth down. Very close, but not enough. And Johnson Central 1 of 1 in fourth down conversions.
He's got a first down.
He does? No, he doesn't.
Awful close.
Just outside the 5. He had to go to the 5. It's going to be short by a yard. 4th and 1.
Well, I guess you've been told, haven't you, David?
There you go. Less than a yard. They got to go to the 5. So they'll just give that big.
They're going to ask for a measurement.
Jude is coming out asking for a measurement, and the officials are going to call time and give them just that. Can't blame them with 8:50 to go in a half. And driving at the Ashland 6. They had to go to the 5. No, they call timeout.
That's it for them.
That's it. They don't have any more. They're done. Matney comes out to talk to the referee, Kevin Hendrickson. And they wanted a first down measurement. I thought you could ask for one and get one. But apparently they're not going. Yep, they're going to bring out the chains now. But Johnson Central had to burn a timeout to get it, which doesn't make sense. They get charged for a timeout for that. Oh well.
Oh, let's see. Is it short?
Yeah, it's short.
Yeah, he's about a football
About a football or so. Okay. Well, all we can hope for here is a bad snap because they're going to give it to their big fullback Bratton, who should be able to pick up a yard. He's tall enough. He's 6'3". 4th and a yard for Johnson Central at the Ashland 6. They got to go to the 5 for the first down. The clock stopped at 8:50 of the first half. 21-14. Johnson Central leads it.
I'd stack the middle and let them beat you on the corner.
Yeah, good idea. Football to far hash mark. Parker is going to be a wide out to the left along with Sainer. Nope, he's going to be a tight end. The backs are in the wishbone formation. Hall goes up under center. Bratton the fullback. Ousley and Jude are the halfbacks. 4th and a yard at the Ashland 6. Hall takes it, gives it to Ousley. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. He's in from 6 yards out. The big fullback rumbles and bumbles. He's 260 pounds, and he goes in for the score. So Johnson Central the first to get on the board here in the second quarter with 8:44 to go. As Ousley gets the touchdown run, a 6-yarder. And it's now 27-14. Johnson Central leads it. Davis will try the extra point as they come in.
Well, that was actually, could have been called a sideline warning by the official. But in his esteemed judgment, they called it a sideline infraction.
And Dirk, in all fairness, he was actually struck.
Lines are down, the kick is blocked.
I'll be darned, they did. I don't know who got it, but they blocked it.
8:44 to play in the first half. Johnson Central 27, Ashland 14. Back in a moment on B97.1.
What do you got there?
I think I'm right on this, all the penalties. 8 plays,
Okay.
55 yards,
Okay.
5:20. Yeah, you wonder what if.
We would have had it 1st and 10 at their 25. Instead, they get 6 points out of it.
We had the offside kick that we gave it right back, and then that. 2 great opportunities to go up 22-21.
Yeah.
Hey, have you got any double A's?
Yeah.
I can't hear you all at all. I think that's what I need.
Also in the first half, Russell leads Mason County 7-0.
Gosh.
Well, Johnson Central again kicks it out of bounds on the kickoff. They went 55 yards in 8 plays, took up over 5 minutes, 5:20. Ousley gets a 6-yard touchdown run, and the kick was blocked. 27-14. Johnson Central leads it. Remember, Ashland would have had the ball to Johnson Central 25, but an illegal player on the field gave Johnson Central the ball back, and a couple of penalties against the Tomcats, personal fouls, and a pass interference thing. And Johnson Central gets 6 points out of it and takes 6 points away from us.
That penalty cost them 80 yards.
Yeah. 1st and 10, Ashland. Hunter's got him in the shotgun. 3 wide outs. No, 2 to each side. Hunter to throw. He looks. He's going to Withrow, who's got it for the first time tonight across the 40. Up near the 42-yard line comes Withrow. And you're right. We had the onside kick, recovered it, and then Hunter threw the interception. And then that penalty that cost us the ball at the Johnson Central 25. We've basically our own worst enemy. A gain of 7 on that pass play. 2nd down and 3 for Ashland up at their 42, trailing by 13. Wetzel and Nunley go to the right. Pritchard and Withrow to the left, the short side. Who has the ball last might win this game. Who knows? Watts is in the backfield with Hunter in the shotgun. Flanks him on the left side. Bad snap, but Hunter picks it up. He's looking out, and he throws another. Ooh, Johnson Central had it and dropped it. He was trying to hit Wetzel at the 50-yard line. Went right through the hands of Johnson Central's 28, Jawan Mays, incomplete. We got a break there.
Big break.
3rd down and 3 for Ashland. They're 1 of 3 in 3rd down conversions tonight. They have a 3rd and 3 at their own 42. Hunter goes to the huddle after getting the play from head coach Leon Hart. Johnson Central up by 13. Withrow and Pritchard to the left. Nunley and Wetzel to the right. Watts is in the backfield with Sam Hunter. Ashland's only run the football 5 times tonight. Johnson Central in a 3-man, 4-man front. Now they're playing 3 linebackers. Hunter to throw. He looks. He's going to the sideline to Wetzel. Can't hang on. Incomplete. Up near the 1st down marker. And Ashland will have to punt it away. That's not good. Give Johnson Central the ball back. So the Cats go 3 and out. Got to get some type of rushing game together. Somehow, some way. I don't know how, but somehow they're going to have to get some type of rushing game together. It'll be 4th and 3 for Ashland at their 42 with 7:54 to go, and the clock stopped here in the first half. Hunter's punting for the 2nd time tonight. Back in single safety is Hall, standing back inside his 30. 4th and 3 Ashland at the 42. Good snap. Hunter's going to get it away, high, end over end. It'll hit the 35 of Johnson Central and go out of bounds on the far side about the 33, 34-yard line. Not much of a punt by Hunter, only 24 yards again.
Sammy's having an off night.
Yep. 1st and 10, Johnson Central. Good field position. They start at their 34. Already on top, 27-14 with 7:46 to go. Big defensive series here for the Cats. They've got to stop them here. Got to.
I don't think there's any doubt, Dickie, or any choice for Ashland. Stay in this game.
Yep.
They've got to stop them here. And they got to score again for half.
Right. That would be nice. All right, Hall's your quarterback, and he brings him out. Football at the far hash. He sends Parker to the left, the short side of the field. And Ousley is your wingman on the right. Backs are in the eye. Jude, the deep back. The up man is Bratton. He puts Ousley in motion to the far sideline. Pitch it back to Jude to the short side. There he cuts back. He breaks a tackle, breaks another. Hardy finally brings him down, but not before he's across the 35 up near the 37. And a gain of about 4.
And Hardy had to run clear across the field to do that, Dickie.
Yep. 2nd down and 6 for Johnson Central now at their own 40 or 37-yard line. And the clock rolling with 7:20 to go here in the half with Johnson Central up 27-14. And timeout on the field as Bush has an equipment problem. He'll come out of the game with his helmet in his hand, and Pritchard will go in over there. All right, wind her up and away we go. 2nd down and about 6 for Johnson Central at the 37. Again in the I formation, the deep back is Jude. Bratton the up man. Now they break the I and go to a broken wishbone. Wideouts to the left and to the right. Ousley in motion. They're going to get it to Jude off the right side, and he falls forward for a couple of three up near the 40. Ryan Sire and hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim. Hi, Dickie.
There's Ryan Sire, and there's Kim. Hi, Kim.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you, Kim.
Thanks, Dickie.
It'll be third down about 4 for Johnson Central. They're 1 of 5 in third down conversions. Well, Ryan Sire, how are you, my man? You got any eligibility left? You need to get out there if you got something left for us, all right? Third down about 4. Here's Hall. Quick pitch to Jude around the left side, breaking tackles. First down, breaks another one up near the 48-49 line. Had him wrapped up back of the line of scrimmage. And Ashland again with a poor job of tackling. And I think we need to give credit to Jude, too. He runs awful hard.
Dickie, he's a hard runner.
He runs awfully hard. Another first down for Johnson Central. That's their 7th.
Well, you know, when Emil Mortal goes down after the first hit, he's just getting started.
He just keeps going. First and 10, Johnson Central at their 48-yard line, nearing 6 minutes to go here in this first half of play. All right, you've got double tight ends now, and Ousley is the wingman on the left. Again, the broken wishbone, Bratton the fullback, and Jude is the halfback. Ousley comes in motion. They're going to give it to the fullback, Bratton. He pops forward across the 50, down near the Ashland 48-yard line. Gain of about 4. Only Bratton's second carry of the night. Second down and 6 for Johnson Central now. At the Ashland 48 with 5.5 to go here in the first half. Johnson Central leading it 27-14. Hall has got the play from the sideline and returns to the huddle.
Ashland need to watch Jude because he's due for a big break.
Yeah, he's due to bust one, isn't he? All right, tight wishbone now. Bratton, Ousley, and Jude. Double tight ends. Hall on 2nd and 6. He's going to leave it off. There goes Ousley, the big man. He plows forward for a yard or 2. The Tomcats stack him up and ride him down. But Ousley, as big as he is, he's going to get some yardage because he's just a big old brute. He is. Well, I don't know what else to say.
Let's pretend that it's 4th down and a couple of yards. Does Johnson Central punt any more tonight like that?
Nah. Not after the bad snap over his head. No, they're not going to punt
think about it, don't you?
3rd and 5 for Johnson Central at the Ashland 47. Clock at 4:45 of the first half. Johnson Central leading at 27-14. Football at the far hash marker. The Eagles break huddle. Parker comes to the near side. Sainer is the tight end on the right. Ousley is the wingman on the left side. The short side and the backs are in the eye. Ousley comes in motion. Here's a give to Jude off the right side. He gets around 1, gets around 2. He's got the first down as he gets down near the Ashland 40-yard line. Nice run by Jude around the right side. Just got that speed that you can't control. And he just runs around the Ashland defenders and picks up the first down. They're 8th.
You know, he's just a junior.
Yeah, he's something. First down from the 47 down to the 41, a gain of 6. 183 yards for Jude tonight rushing and 2 touchdowns.
Where do they get these kids?
I don't know.
Every year they reload the backfield.
They had Bloom and Jude. Who was the one in between there?
I
can't remember, but they get them. Tailback after tailback after tailback.
And they're good.
Yes, they are. First and 10, Johnson Central, the Ashland 41. Ousley, wingman on the left, double tight ends, I formation. Bratton, the up man. Jude, the deep man in the eye. Here's the give. No, Hall's going to keep it himself. He breaks 1 tackle, doesn't get away from Justice, goes down after a yard or 2 gain down near the 40. Hall pulled that one right out of the gut of Jude, and they upend him at the 40, a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Hall's nearing 100 yards rushing. He's got 96 on the night. 2nd and 9 for Johnson Central at the Ashland 40. We're at 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the half. Johnson Central leading by 13.
They produced a whole lot of offense tonight, haven't they?
Yes, sir. Ousley and Sainer are wide to the left along with Bratton. Parker gives it to Jude on the motion man. He breaks 1 tackle, doesn't get away from Bush and Centers, who upend him at about the 36. And that'll bring up 3rd down. But they're in 4-down territory, I promise you that.
But, Dickie, how many times have they had a Johnson Central runner in the backfield?
Umpteen. Lots.
And that's a lot.
Yeah.
That umpteen is.
That umpteen's a lot. Got to give credit to Jude. He's that good a runner, but Ashland not wrapping up. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Johnson Central at the Ashland 36. Clock inside 2.5 minutes. Johnson Central doesn't have any timeouts remaining, according to me and according to the scoreboard. Parker is your wide out to the right. Ousley is a wingman left. He comes in motion. Backs are in the I formation. There's a flag and a false start on Johnson Central's part. They jumped the gun. Nope, delay a game, I'm sorry. Delay a game? How can that be?
Not even close.
That's not a good call.
No, I don't believe that
I
at all.
don't believe that. Instead of 3rd and 5, it's now 3rd and 10 back at the 41.
I'm so glad we didn't have the play clocks at
yeah, that was not a delay a game. I'm sorry.
That was a awfully. That wasn't a delay call if they did it twice.
That was a quick 30, I'll tell you that. I thought he started too soon. I thought Jude jumped too soon, but hey, what do I know?
Maybe that's what they really called, and they thought, well, nobody will notice.
Nobody will care. Wingman left is Ousley. Again, the backs are in the I formation. Double tight ends. Ousley comes in motion toward the near sideline. Here's Hall to throw. Looking out in the flat. No, he's going to go to Parker. It's knocked down way over the head. McLeod went up to knock it away from Parker. Incomplete.
Well, that's got to be awful close to pass interference every time.
Well, it wasn't a catchable ball. It was so high.
Well, I know, but he had his hands on his shoulder.
Maybe that's why he couldn't jump up and get it. 4th and 10 for Johnson Central at the Ashland 41 with 2:08 to go.
Do they punt?
Well, Davis is in there to punt it.
I think
last time he took a snap, it went way over his head. We need a break.
I think you punt this time, though. You know, you're up 2 touchdowns.
4th and 10 at the Ashland 41. Massey and Wetzel standing at their own 10. Davis awaits a snap. Hopefully it'll go over his head. It won't. Good snap. High. Pretty nice spiral to hit the 15. Go sideways and out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Not much of a punt. But Ashland is backed up, and that's exactly what Davis wanted to do, is back the Tomcats up. Ashland will start 1st and 10 at their 15, but they trail it 27-14. Ashland's got 1 timeout remaining and just 2 minutes to go.
Well, Dickie, it's almost as good as the score for Johnson Central at the end of the first half. They used 5 minutes and 46 seconds off the clock.
That hurts. All right, Hunter in the shotgun's got Pritchard and Watts back there with him. He's got 1 wide out up on top and 1 to the left. Withrow and Wetzel. 2 opposite sides. Hunter puts Nunley in motion now. Takes the snap. He's going to give on the counter. Here comes Watts. He's got 3, maybe 4 up near the 18, 19-yard line. That's Ashland's first rushing play of the second quarter.
Okay, maybe we can get him in a hurry.
Gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Cats at their own 19. 1:40 to go here in the half. Ashland with 1 timeout remaining. They have it at their own 19, but they trail by 13. Again, Withrow to the left and Wetzel to the right, the short side. Hunter in the shotguns got Watts and Withrow back there blocking for him. In motion again goes Nunley. Johnson Central in a 4-man front. They give it on the counter. Here comes Watts again. He bounces off 1, breaks a tackle across the 20, up near the 24, 25, and very close to a Tomcat first down. Oh, here comes the goodies. On that one's for Dirk. He get a special order tonight? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. He gets a special order. Giovanni's has brought our delicious food here at halftime, and as they always do over on Blackburn Avenue, and you got a special steak sandwich today. Did you know that?
I ate lunch there today.
Oh, that's why.
So you're doubling up today?
Payola.
3rd and 2, I'm sorry, for the Tomcats. Here is Hunter going to keep it. He's got the first down as he crosses the 25 to the 26-yard line. For Ashland, that's their first down on the ground.
Wonder why Leon was content with the 27-14.
You know, I don't know. He has a timeout left with 39 seconds to go. They wind it up, and away we go. 1st and 10 Ashland at their own 26-yard line, trailing it by 13 with the clock rolling at 32 seconds. Ashland will run 1 more play. Maybe if they don't get a delay game.
Yeah, started at 39.
Oh, did it? Okay. Wetzel to the right, Withrow to the left. Nunley's a tight end on the left. Hunter in the shotgun. Now Pritchard goes wide left. And Watts is going to be the lone man in the backfield along with Sam Hunter. Hunter awaits a snap on 1st and 10, gives it to Watts. Here he comes across the 25, up near the 26, 27, maybe 28, and that'll end the first half. I don't know. Clock reads zeros, and it is over.
That one's
the first half anyway.
Unusual at best.
Yeah. Kind of unusual play calling for Ashland in the half. I know they get the second half kickoff, but they did have a timeout remaining. You can't take that over to the third quarter, can you?
No.
Doesn't move over,
No.
so you don't get 4.
And you can't take it home.
And you can't take it home. So there you go. 27-14 is our halftime score. Johnson Central leads Ashland in this district showdown at Putnam Stadium. We'll be back in a moment on B97.1.
This has become a bus station in here, Dickie.
I know it. Look at it. Who we got now?
Well, you got Dale White.
Oh, Dale White,
Mr.
for
B.
God's sakes. We only had one side for program sales tonight because nobody showed up to help Wellman. I had Wellman. That's all I had. Huh? You're useless. Well, we're at halftime here at historic Putnam Stadium at Doug Childers Field, and of course it is homecoming. And Ashland trails Johnson Central 27-14 in this district, basically the district championship tonight. And it was a wild and woolly first quarter. Wow, was it wild and woolly. We had 35 points scored in that first quarter of play. And it all started with Johnson Central as they get 3 touchdowns in a matter of 4 minutes and 30-some-odd seconds. They had total possession in that first quarter of 1 minute and 48 seconds and scored 3 times, and the first of which came with 11:43 to go. Their first play from the line of scrimmage, J.J. Jude goes 61 yards for the score, and Davis booted the extra point, and before we could get the Tomcat fans in their seats, Johnson Central led it 7-0. Then Jude on their second series goes 70 yards. This one took them 3 plays, 74-yard drive, and 1:24. Davis booted the extra point with 9:18 to go. Johnson Central led it 14-0. We're still in the first quarter. Ashland couldn't do anything again, and they get it right back to the Golden Eagles, and they go 1 play, 58 yards, and that's their quarterback, Hall, who goes in. Davis booted the extra point. It was 21-0, Johnson Central. But let's give credit to the Tomcats who came roaring back. Watts took a 39-yard touchdown pass from Sammy Hunter, a 5-play, 69-yard drive that took 2.5 minutes, a pass for 2 fails, and with 5:45 to go in the first quarter, Ashland had cut the lead to 21-6. Then with 2:57 to go in the first quarter, the Tomcats come back. Wetzel gets a 25-yard touchdown pass from Hunter, a 25-yard one-play drive. It was due to Johnson Central. Onside or not an onside kick, but the Tomcats got it back on a turnover. Hunter hit Nunley for the 2-point conversion and was 21-14 at the end of the first quarter. The Tomcats are right back in it. The Johnson Central gets a second quarter touchdown with 8:44 to go. Oosley a 6-yard run, capping off an 8-play, 55-yard drive that took them over 5 minutes to score. The kick was blocked, 27-14. The Tomcats had their opportunities in that second quarter. They had an onside kick. They recovered, and then Sam Hunter turned it right back over to him on an interception. They also had a bad snap by the Johnson Central long snapper on a punt that Ashland recovered at the Johnson Central 25, but there was a penalty on the play because too many men on the field, and Ashland had to give it right back, and Johnson Central drove it 55 yards and scored, and that's where we stand, 27-14. Johnson Central leads it here at halftime in the district championship. It's homecoming, and David Payne will come back and introduce the court and the candidates for Queen in just a moment. Stay with us here on B97.1. 27-13, Johnson Central leads Ashland. David, I know you're here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, there you go.
All right, this is homecoming, 2010, and they are introducing the attendants. They'll announce the queen tomorrow night at the dance. And here are your freshman attendants and their escorts. Peyton Pollock, who is a freshman attendant, escorted by Matt Vincent. Rachel Redmond is the other freshman attendant. She's escorted by Robert Wesley. The sophomore attendants are Allie McDowell, escorted by Parker Touchton, and Katie Pruitt, escorted by Zach Hart. The junior attendants are Lee Hunt, and she is escorted by Stuart Rowland. Amanda Nelson is the other junior attendant, and she's escorted by Clay Wolford. Now, one of the three seniors will be announced the queen tomorrow night. That comes from Courtney Hammond, who tonight is escorted here at the stadium by Tyler Gibbs. The other senior, one of the other seniors, is Taylor Torgrimson, escorted by Adam Mayo. And Hannah Touchton is escorted by Jacob Adams. So best wishes to Courtney, Taylor, and Hannah. One of those three young ladies tomorrow night will be homecoming queen of 2010 for Ashland. So that's your homecoming. And let's see what else. Oh, the banner winners. The most humorous is the class of 2013. The best use of a theme is the class of 2011. I guess the runner-up in the banner contest was the International Thespian Society, and the grand champion was the Environmental Science Club. Those banners are hanging here at Putnam Stadium should you want to drive by and take a look at them. Or if you're here in the stadium, somehow or another you might want to look at them. They're on the fence in the end zone on the Ashland side. So that's where we are. Off the field, on the field, 27-14, Johnson Central. If it was any other game, I would say it's a commanding lead, but in this game it's nothing. The Tomcats will get the ball to start the second half. We're a ways away from that right now. We're still 12, 13 minutes away from the start of the second half, and you put up another three, and so we're a good 15 minutes away from the start. We'll return to Putnam Stadium in just a couple of minutes with more. You're listening to Tomcat Football on B97.1. Hey, Dickie, do you know what's going on?
Yeah, we got disconnected.
How long has that been the case?
Can't get the damn thing to ring in now.
No. Thanks.
Hello? Okay, tell me when we're going back. Ready, let's go. Get that off. Okay, we're back at halftime. David is here somewhere. Whitney's looking at me. I know he needs his batteries, and we got disconnected and we couldn't get connected, and here we are again. It's 27-14. We're still at halftime. Johnson Central is leading Ashland. David, where are you? Whitney's got your batteries. David? I got him turned up. I got
He
you.
can't hear you because he needs batteries.
Oh, well, maybe that's it.
No, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'll be down to get them.
Oh, you're upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, she's down on the field with your batteries.
I know.
Okay, fine. Well, did you get all the Queen candidates and the court out and all that kind of stuff before we got disconnected?
Yes, I did.
Okay, very good.
Yes, I did.
Dirk, you're ever the professional.
John,
I thought my
what?
I thought my radio. I didn't know. I thought the radio went dead because I heard I heard Don Williams singing American Pie. I thought it was a commercial. But didn't he come in to Paramount?
I think he is coming to the Paramount.
How was your?
No, it was going to Big Sandy.
Oh, is he? Okay.
As they say in Eastern Kentucky, how was your sandwich?
Me?
Yeah.
Where's the food gone?
No, there's no cups. There's lots of drink, but there's no cups. So it makes it a little difficult to.
Somebody's going to have to bring the cups next time.
But what would that have to do with your sandwich?
I couldn't tell you.
I just don't know.
I just don't know.
I can answer a lot of questions.
But that's not one of them.
That's one I can't.
Well, it's the great mystery.
Yeah, it'll go down in history.
Well,
not necessarily ancient history.
The band's off the field. Johnson Central's coming back out. There's still several minutes left on the clock, and then I think they'll probably put 3 more up, so we got still a ways to go. And I don't know I don't have any other scores to give you. Somebody asked me about Raceland and Fairview, and I still don't know what's going on there.
They're playing.
Yes, they are. 123 yards of total offense for Ashland in the first half. They had only 25 on the ground and 98 through the air. Johnson Central had 285 of total offense, and every doggone one of them came on the ground.
And most of them came on the first 5 plays.
Yeah, exactly. a 61, a 70, and a 58-yard run. How much does that add up to?
Whole bunch. About 140.
About 180, isn't it?
Oh, is that many?
61, 70, and 58.
Oh, 61, 70 is 131, and then 58 more would be 189.
189 of their 285 came on 3 plays, 3 touchdown runs.
In the first 3 minutes of the game.
In the first 3 minutes. So we've done well defensively since then. As Ashland, they've limited Johnson Central to just 6 points. The problem is the Tomcats have only 14, and they've been able to move the ball after the first several series. Ashland did very little, but then after that they started moving the ball and picked up some first downs and established a passing game, but they still haven't established a rushing game, and they're going to have to.
Yes, I agree. I know this. I was outside the booth here talking to Jim Lambert at halftime. Have we already done homecoming?
Yeah, it's over.
I'll be darned, I missed it.
And they had the court down there in they had them out front, and then they went to the corner for their pictures.
Well, I hate that. I just hate it.
I
missed it. But you're right, Dickie, and it's important. Ashland's going to get the football to start the second half, as you probably already said, and it's important for them. Boom, right down the field. They got to go.
Yes,
they can't look back.
No,
they're going to have to score, and I said it earlier. They're going to have to score at this point every time they get their hands on the ball, because let's face it, they need 2 good defensive stops in the second half to be in the game, but they got to score every time.
Yeah. It's going to take 30 points for Ashland to win this game. I told that to somebody before the game. It's going to take Ashland's going to have to score 30. Right now they got 14. And they're going to have to keep Johnson Central obviously scoreless in the second half, and I don't think they can do that. I hope they can, but I don't think they can, just because of the weapons they have in Hall and Jude and Parker.
Yeah, I'll go a step further. I think Ashland's got to score 41 points in this game to win the game.
That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points.
Yeah.
27-14 is our halftime score. The Tomcats trailing Johnson Central. Hi, Judge Reams.
The Judge Reams.
The Judge Reams. We'll come back and hopefully get you started for the second half in a moment. Stay with us here on B97.1. What you doing? Emails. Oh. And? Am I getting bad mouth? Oh. Can you hold that a minute while I sit, please? My hip's hurting a little bit. Then you can put it on the floor or something. I've got to sit for a minute.
Are you getting a hip pointer?
I don't know. It's hurting a little bit right there, and I don't know why. I guess I twisted wrong or turned wrong or something. Or I ran back up the steps. That'd probably do it.
Well, you just need another cigarette.
No, it's all right. No, they didn't. No, they put 30 minutes up. Should be 3. There you go. Are you going?
Bye, Mary. Pretty woman.
Thank you. Well, both teams are back out. Johnson Central came out long before the Tomcats did. I like to be in the dressing room of both those teams at half, because both these coaches are, I think, just outstanding. Matney, obviously, is,
he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good. His record will prove that. I mean, he's
everywhere he's been.
Oh yeah, he's been at Johnson Central and Sheldon Clark in 27 years. He's won 185 games. Here at Johnson Central, he's won 61 in 7 years, and he's not done yet. And then Leon Hart, who's in his 8th year at Ashland's, won 58. So these guys are pretty good. They'll make the adjustments. I don't know what kind of adjustments, but Leon Hart is well known for making adjustments at halftime and getting things back in our favor. And hopefully that'll happen tonight. Well, David's here, but I don't know where the batteries went to. Oh, well. Ashland will get the second half kickoff as we get underway. Nice crowd. We didn't comment on the crowd. Ashland's got their normal crowd.
It was just slow filling up.
Yeah, it was. Johnson Central's brought a lot of fans from the Paintsville area up. They return home next week. Or no, I think they're on the road. Yes, they are on the road. They go to Woodford County next Friday night. And Ashland will go to Montgomery County next Friday night. So that's where we'll be. We'll be in Mount Sterling next Friday night for Montgomery County and Ashland.
Yes, we will.
Beautiful new facility down there. They've got turf and built a new press box and all this kind of nice stuff. So
got a casino there on the side too, don't they? I just made that up.
Are they Indians? Because they're the Indians, they may have a tribal casino.
They could.
I don't know. You just don't know.
And it'd be federally funded, wouldn't it?
Well, you know what? You're probably right. In Mount Sterling? Hey, you never know.
You never know, but we're going.
We'll be there.
Janet, I'm taking the checkbook.
And Randy Pritchard, I want to say something about Randy. He lost his mother earlier this week, and she's a great woman. Our prayers and thoughts go out to him, but he came up and told me at halftime who that third back was.
You've gotten that quick.
Grimm, Sean Grimm.
Yep, that's right.
Sean Grimm, Bloom kid, and now Jude. They just keep producing them down there. I'll tell you what, there's something.
And it may just be the same person. They just changed his name.
They just changed his name and put a new number on him. Because there's something. All right, the Tomcats are out. They're coming back, and hopefully they will come back. Hi, Kim. It's good to see you again. Oh, drawing the line in the sand. All right. Oh, you are? You've had enough? Johnson Central will tee it up. It'll be Davis to tee it up. They're going left to right on their dial. The Tomcats to our right. And don't be surprised here if Johnson Central tries to onsides kick it.
Absolutely. They've done it all night.
Yeah,
tried to.
They've tried to, and most of them have gone out of bounds. But don't be surprised if there's another try at an onsides kick.
Well, you're taking all the fun out of it.
I know it.